Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm doing a first look at the new Call of Duty Warzone. And we're going to be playing the Plunder, not the regular Battle Royale. We're going to go into Plunder and we're going to take a look at it. I'm not usually a big fan of the Battle Royale type games, but I wanted to give this a try. I've heard some things about it, so I wanted to jump in, give it a try. So this is the first look at Plunder. The object of Plunder is to get as much cash as you can within the time limit. First one to $1 million gets bonus, but the way to do that is loot crates, kill other players, take out contracts. You can also protect your cash. There's a balloon, there's drop points that pop up at a certain interval throughout the match. Most cash at the end wins. And when you first start out, you drop in for the first 45 seconds or so while you're waiting on the lobby to fill up. This is just like a free-for-all type deal here. There's no points, there's nothing going on. You see a guy dropping in behind me. It's just shoot, kill who you can, and just have fun instead of just standing there doing nothing. It gives you a chance to practice, just goof around and have fun, which is good. But you see here, I just absolutely got obliterated by this guy. Like most Battle Royale style games, coming in, you start out flying over a large area. Everything will be marked off. Normally it's a 3-person team. I'm coming in by myself on this one just because I wanted to do it by myself, so I didn't have to worry about what other team members are doing and I didn't affect their game. But normally you'll come in with a 3-person team over this large area, and this is a very large area. It's the same map for this and the Battle Royale. But basically you pick a spot. When you get over the drop zone, everybody starts coming out. I decided I was going to go for the train station on this particular run. I haven't been to the train station yet. I played a couple of rounds before this just to get the feel of the mechanics. So I decided I was going to go for the train station. So I'm going to bail out here. Of course, you drop for a while, you pull your chute. If you don't pull your chute, it'll pull right before you hit to the ground automatically. I'm going to pull my chute here. We're going to try to work our way over to the train station without dying right off the bat. There's been a couple of times as soon as I hit the ground, I die. Now, coming up on the train station, most buildings have some way into them, whether it's in cubby holes, it's in the actual building itself, so you can work yourself up to the roof. You just have to work your way around the building. But laying out throughout the world, you'll find weapons, ammo. There will be right here, I'm picking up some armor plating, and if you hold your Y button, you will stick extra armor plating in. There's also little piles of cash. You can see there, that was $5,000 just laying on the ground. Right here, I could hear, it said there was somebody dropping into the AO. I could hear somebody walking, and it sounded like they were above me, so I wasn't sure if there was a second floor or if they were up on the roof. Always check around because this map is so big, people can come at you from many different directions. I'm not very good at these type of games, so I was checking my corners, I was checking around. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. I just picked up another $9,000 cash there, but I decided I'm not going to sit here, I'm going to take off. So getting out into other parts of the train station, you can see there's ammo scattered around. All kinds of things. You'll pick up weapons, armor, ammo, perks. There's a silent thing. There's a trophy system. You can pick up drone. I don't even know. You can pick up rocket launchers, different things. There's all kind of stuff throughout. I mean, if you play these games, you know that. So right here, I'm going to start looking around. I decided here, okay, it's time to go out, start hitting loot boxes, start building up some cash. We're not able to do anything with the cash right now, but hold it. Again, there's many different strategies you can employ. These loot crates right here, they give you weapons, some perks, money. They're scattered randomly throughout the map. You can find them in many different places, in buildings, out in the open. That one was right here in the lobby. But again, the strategy that I'm going to take here is I'm going to run around grabbing as many loot crates as I can until the drop points so you can send the cash out on a helicopter pop-up. Check everywhere. These train cars, I decided to go in and look in the train cars just in case. You can run through these. These would be a good place to have a firefight if you're in a team cover. You can cover the doors. You can cover from one end like this. You can see I picked up more cash in here. So enough of the train station. I've decided I'm going to head out into the world a little bit, look around. right here I want to check. Those 3 red markers are the top 3 teams, the top 3 money-making teams. You can choose to go after them, take them out, and take their money from them if you want. But since I'm by myself, that is not my strategy. I'm going to keep rummaging through buildings, seeing how much cash I can actually get until the drop zones are ready. But always check all the rooms. You can see right inside the door there. I can hear it humming. I don't know if you can hear that on the video or not, but always check everywhere. If you listen closely, the sound in this game with headphones is really great. Another pile of cash just laying in the room. But you can hear those boxes, and usually you can hear the direction that they're in. So I hear another one up here. We're going to go upstairs, see if we can find it. I'm checking every room just because I want to loot everything. There's ammo, weapons. Like I say, there's more cash laying in the room there. We're going to keep working our way up. And eventually you'll either come to an upper floor where you can get out on the roof or a ladder or something like that. Now you can see here the helipads have lit up. You see the little green piggy banks? That's where you can go and drop off your money. You can have a helicopter come in. You have about a 30-second delay, but it helps you get your cash out so you're not holding it. There's another loot crate here. That way, if you do die, the money's gone, the money's safe, it's deposited. Again, there's weapons and ammo. I'm going to pick up this light machine gun. I don't think it's a light machine gun. I think that's a heavy machine gun, but you can see the different colors. The purple there I think is a rare or maybe an epic. The orange maybe is legendary. I'm not quite sure. So at this point I'm going to keep looking through most of the buildings, and here I can hear one of the loot crates, and I'm like, okay, I hear it, but where is it at? It's got to be up top. How do I get up top? I go back in, there's no ladder. So the game is going to make you think with some of these. And I'm thinking, well, if I go to the building next door, maybe there's a ladder I can get up on there, hop across. I don't know what I was thinking there. Maybe the tree. I just don't know. But there's no way to get up there. I thought, well, maybe I can get up on top of this building, parachute off. But I'm just not going to do that. So I go back one more time just to check. And as I go by, I'm looking up and I see the loot crate. And I could actually reach it from here and open it. I don't know if that's a glitch. I don't know if that's intentional, but just make sure you check everywhere for those loot crates because they are scattered randomly throughout. Here's another one right inside the building. So far, we have not run across another player. I always check behind me when I can. Check your 6. Always check your 6. We are pretty far away from the nearest helipad, so we're going to have to work our way over. Hopefully we don't die. There's another loot crate right there in the wide open. You can see it throws out stuff. It throws out cash. Also, these buses, I thought maybe these doors would open, but they won't. And this was the first time I saw the buses. However, this one you can get in because it's open. And there is a loadout crate.
Enemy dropping into the AR.
50 grand, that one. Just 50 grand right off the bat. And I can see right here, I see somebody parachuting in, and I'm thinking, let me go take him out. And then I think better of it because I know I don't have the skill level probably to take on him and his teammates. So I decided I'm going to leave the city. I'm going to try to work my way over to one of the drop zones for the helipads. We're still a good ways away. One of the top teams is right near us. It's tempting. If I had a 3-man team and we had played together and we had a little skill, I'd probably go after them. But for me, I'm going to jump in this little car here, show you my wonderful expert driving skills here in a second. And, nope. Trust me, these things are a little touchy on the controls, but got out of that mess pretty quickly. I heard that machine gun go off and I'm thinking, oh god, they're shooting at me, just go through the woods, get away. So these vehicles, there's ATVs, there's these little cars like this, I guess you call them ATVs also, but there's 4-wheelers, these little ATVs, there's big trucks, I don't know what else, there's helicopters, I've seen people flying around in helicopters. But just as I come across, I saw this loot box in here, so I decided to run in and grab it. Bonus, right here, I didn't see that one. I saw that one through the window. But again, my strategy is just get as much money as I can, get to a drop point, drop the cash off. But the best thing for me is to stay away from everybody. So back out in the woods we go. I can see that drop zone now. It's within sight distance, I guess you would say. I think that's 400 meters when it comes into where you can see it on the map in front of you instead of having to look on the mini map. I'm just going to keep working my way over. However, I get nervous coming into big areas like this where there's all kind of buildings. There's snipers, there's hiding places, people come around corners all of a sudden on you, and I generally don't react well to things like that. I just die. So far, I've got 244K on me right now. I don't want to lose that money. If people kill you, they'll steal your money. Just like if you kill somebody else, you can steal their money. We're going to ease out here and try to get a little bit closer to this drop point. I'm trying to use cover here. Trying to stay well out of anybody's sight line. You got to cross streets every once in a while, though. The one thing I do like about this game is the melee option, or you can just open the door. If you run up and melee a door, it just busts it open, or you can open it up real easy. I think if you bust it open, there's somebody in the building that'll alert them from the sound. But the piggy bank now has turned yellow. That means that an enemy has called in the chopper to set their money off. So I'm going to put a claymore down in front of that door. I'm going to go back and close this other door, drop another claymore. I want to sit here until it clears out, maybe work my way out, call in the helicopter myself, and get my money out of here and save it. At this point, I hear a lot of gunfire, and I know people like to sit on these points, wait for people to come drop their money, and then kill them and take their cash and run off. So I'm trying to decide, do I want to go there? There's another one up from me a little ways. So at this point, I make a decision. Again, the strategy, I'm by myself. I'm going to vacate the city. We're going to head out. We're going to try to get to another drop zone without running into anybody else. And remember what I said about corners. Always check those corners. I run around this corner, that guy runs up on me. Luckily, I got the drop on him, killed him, took his cash, and now we're going to go ahead and get the heck out of Dodge before he parachutes back in.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
And you can hear there, it says enemy dropping into the AO. That's area of operation, I would assume. So we're almost out of that area. First cover, check your six. Always check your six. We're going to try to work our way to that one straight up north from us. I tell you, it's nerve-wracking. You hear guns going off all around. You don't know how close. And if you see there, kill confirmed just popped up on the screen. One of those claymores I left in that building. Somebody went through the door and got took out with the claymore. Also there you saw stopping rounds popped up. One of the in-game, I guess you call it a field upgrade, with those loot boxes. If you hit the right button and left button, it puts like extra powerful bullets. There's all kinds of field upgrades. You'll have to go through the loadout screen. Choose your weapon, choose your perks, choose everything else. There's a lot of them. I haven't spent a lot of time in there. I'm just kind of playing basic stuff right now. However, we're getting close, and the red circle from a mini-map up at the top left, you can see that red circle is getting close to me. One of the top teams is in that red circle. All I want to do is make it to that little piggy bank, and we're getting close, but I can't resist that sound. I hear those crates. I've got to go for them. And I'm like, I know I heard a crate. Where's it at? That one's already been opened, but I heard it, so let's go upstairs and check. And doink, doink. Took 2 hits to open that door for some reason. There we go. More cash laying on the ground. Now all I got to do is get over to that building, get on top, call in a chopper, and get my money out of here. But you guys remember, if your top right says beta, yeah, it's in beta. So right here, I was that close, and we got disconnected. We lost connection to the server. That was kind of frustrating. I was doing pretty good on my own. I have played a few rounds with other folks. Cooperation is key. But overall, I think I'm going to like this game. I'm going to do some more videos just on some gameplay. But my first impression of this is, if you have people you game with regularly, you join up on a team, it should be a fun experience. The plunder is a little different because you're not just trying to kill everybody else. The battle royal part of it, I've played a few rounds and I really don't like it. Maybe if I get a team up and I got some backup, I'll like it a little more. But overall, I think this is going to be a pretty good experience for the Call of Duty fans. I'm thinking about buying the Modern Warfare game and just playing through the single player on it. But this Warzone definitely caught my attention with the plunder. Stick around, you never know what's going to happen, but I suggest going out and giving it a try because it is free. It doesn't cost you anything to download the Warzone. You get a little bit, but if you have Modern Warfare, you get some extra perks, you get extra characters and guns and weapons and different things. So go give it a try today. Like I say, it's free. It's out there on the store. Just go check it out. And let me know what you think down in the comments. And until next time, remember, game your way.